Hi everyone, this is Artisan Loom here. I am going to try to show you how to do a chaining concept by my dearest friend Nyx Haley 22 on Instagram. She does this really neat chain technique that goes on along the border. And she was kind enough to show me and wanted me to do a tutorial for her to get it out to the world so that they will be able to possibly have some fun with chaining to put on their bracelets. So this one here is called the chained double border. And the reason it's called that is because, and this is what it looks like on the side. The side isn't on this particular bracelet, which is the King's Armor, is a X border. It has an X border, but it also has a double border. So not just that it's an X border, it has a double border. And this particular chaining works on double borders because you have to get the chain in between the single chain. So this particular one only works for double chained borders. Now she has other concepts which we'll do other tutorials on for a chained single border and for a bead stitching, and I guess she's got some other chaining techniques that she wants to share. But this is the one that I did on this King's Armor, and I just absolutely loved it. Made a couple boo-boos on it, but it's mine, and I love it because it's flaws and all. So I am going, let's see here. This is my rendition that I did of the King's Armor on my other tutorial, and so I was going to show you how to do the chained border. What you have to do is you have to go out and get some chain. Here are the supplies you're going to need. I went to Walmart and I got these in the craft section, or you can get them by the jewelry, however you want to get them. Just find yourself some chain, and you're going to need some pliers, which this is what I have. You're going to need a hook. And where's my other thing here? And well, I guess you could use this to close it up too. But this is basically the only tool that I use, and you can find that at Walmart too in the craft section. So first thing is, when you get your chain, what she does is she does it different than some of these other people coming out with chain incorporated in their designs. A lot of them will use just like a full chain, and they'll loom around it so they don't take the links apart. But Nyx Haley 22, she takes each link apart, and then she incorporates it and closes each one. It's a little it's actually not that time consuming. The hardest part is to open each one and take it off the chain. And then the rest is actually putting it on goes quite fast. I was really surprised. But I'm going to show you how to take these off of your chain. Okay. If you have these pliers, you can see right here where there's the cut. And what you do is you go through, you close your pliers, put it through, and then what I do, this is just what I do. Well, you could hold it because this is shaped weird, like an oval, and so it doesn't want to lay just exactly right. Sometimes it'll slip. I either do it like, see what I'm saying, how it slips? Sometimes, depending on how thick the chain is, I will just hold it and then push with my thumb out. Hold on, let me see if I can get a better. I'll hold it in place, and then I'll use my thumb to pull it out open like this. But that's because I don't have a well, I don't have a thick chain. This one's not as thick as the one that I did on the armor, on the King's Armor bracelet. So this one is a little easier to open. So I'll do a few more for you. You find the part that has the cut open. You put your little tool through. I'm going to try and do it the other way. See, it's just because the tool is round and the other is oval, it doesn't want to kind of stay. Sometimes you can do it like this, hold it with this finger, and then pry it open like that. And then you don't have to use that much force. Just pry it open enough to where you can get it through the bands. And then I just pull it off. So, you can do it like this with your thumb, which that seemed pretty easy. Although, I think the first time I did it with that heavy chain, thick stuff, I rubbed a blister on my thumb. So maybe it's best if you kind of do it this way. You hold it and then open it that way. Okay, so you're going to unhook. I don't know how many you're going to need, so just get a big strand and just start unhooking. Okay, and I'll put this away because I've already done a bunch of it and put them into my cup. So they're already opened. Okay, so you get your King's Armor or your double border bracelet, and what we're going to do is you're going to take your first chain. Okay, this is the front of the bracelet, and this is the back of the bracelet. You always go in from the back. So I grab the chain, and we're going to grab this first band right here, the one that, see, here's the C-clip. Actually, we're going to grab that band right there. So I'm holding up the C-clip, and that's the one you're going to grab. So you're going to take your little opened piece of link chain, and you're going to go in through these two bands. Just, oops, not the third one, these two bands right here. You see how they're both on there? Okay, then I come around to this side and I hold it by this link, and I put the link under both of these bands, just like that. You see? Hold it to the side. Get a good grip on it, just for showing you. It's not hard. And then you take your pliers, or whatever you call these things, and you close. Oh, sorry, that's because I didn't have a good grip on it. You're going to grab it, and you're going to close it just like that. See? So it's closed. Come around to the front, and then I just pull it up underneath. Okay? So that's your very first one. Okay? For your second one, you're going to get your chain, and you're going to go in through the back again. This is the front. You're going to go in through the back. Don't mind my boo-boo. It fell apart right there, and I had to tie it off, so don't mind that. This is my bracelet, so it's okay. But you're going to take it, and you're going to go in through the back, go up underneath that link, and both of those bands. So you go under this link, or this link, and then you're going to go up underneath both of these bands. Oops, just like, well, hold on. Let me get a better view here. You go up underneath here, and then you go up underneath both of these bands right here, and you flatten it out just like that, and then you're going to go up underneath both of these bands right there with it. So hold it flat, grab it by the one side. I'll try to move up closer. See, grab both of these, pull it to the side so you can close it off with your pliers. Just get a better grip. It's really not that hard. You just got to get a good grip on it. It's mainly getting around this corner. That's why I'm struggling a little bit. But you're going to grab your pliers, and you're going to close it off just like that. Okay, so you let go and then it'll fall into place just like that. Okay. Okay, let me just change to get on my knees so I can do this camera thing and see what I'm doing. Okay, so you get your next piece of link. Remember, this is the front, you're going in through the back. So you're going to go up underneath this link and that chain. So see what I'm doing. You're going to go up underneath this chain part. So make sure you get the chain on. And I'll show you. You're going to go, since this one is what's linking on there, you're going to go underneath this too. So you're going to go underneath the chain part and you're going to grab both of those. See that? How I got both of them on there? Twist it, turn them back over, lay it flat, and you're going to pick up both of them bands just like that. Okay? Hold on, let me grab it from this side. You can see. You're going to go up underneath both of them bands. Put it to the side. Oops. Get a grip on it. Use your pliers and close it off. Okay? Just turn the chain around, stretch it a little bit, and it goes right into place. See that? Let's get around this corner. Probably do part of this bracelet and then let you finish the rest of the way to the cat band, and then I'll pick back up over there. But I want to get you around this corner and do a few more links. It's really not hard. Okay, back of the bracelet, you're going to go up underneath this link and these two bands right there. Okay, so you're going to go up underneath, pick up both of these bands just like that. Hold on, let's get my fingers out of the way. Both of those bands just like that, and you're going to come around, lay it flat, pick up these two bands right there. So if you lay it flat and then kind of maneuver it to where this goes under both, see, just like that. See how it's under there? And then I twist it over to the side just so that I can get a grip on it to close it. Take your pliers and you close it off. Okay, twist it back under there, maneuver around, and there's the chain. Okay, and you're going to do this all the way around. I'll do about 4 or 5 more with you. Back of the bracelet, you're going to come up through that chain, and you're going to pick up both, oops, that, and you're going to pick up both of those bands just like that. See there? Grab it, turn your bracelet around, lay it flat, hold both sides of the chain, or you can just use one side and maneuver the left side through both of those bands just right there. Okay, and twist it over to the side. Hold on a minute. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, went in through that link, grab both them bands, lay flat. Let me make sure this is laying properly. Yep. Go through both of them. Twist it to the side. It's a little weird on the corner because it gets tight just around the corner. Okay, sorry, I hope you can see this. I can't tell where this camera cuts off at. It throws me every time. And then you close it. You maneuver this to the underneath. And there you go. Okay, now it should be fairly easy now that we got around that corner. Let me get another couple of these chain links out. Okay. Back of the bracelet. You're going to grab that, one link in both of those bands. Make sure you don't get this band that's right underneath that band. You want to go in through here and grab both of those. Twist it, lay it flat, and go up underneath both of those bands. Hold it out to the side. Grab your pliers. Oops. Kind of didn't close it off very good. I guess I'll stick with the way I do it by holding it to the side. Okay? Once you get it closed off, you just push it back under. Just like that. This is what you're trying to go for. You're trying to go for these bands, this border to be, the chain to be up underneath those. Okay. Back of the bracelet. Up under the chain. We're going to leave that one alone. I guess this might help if you hold this down to where you get the correct band. Okay. So you're going to go up underneath here. Grab those two bands. Make sure you don't come up on the other side of that chain though. Just do it right before you get to the other side. Okay. Turn it over. Lay it flat. Go through both of those bands. Hold it out to the side like that. Grab your pliers. Whoops. Whoops. And close it. Okay. Turn it over. Let me see here. Let me see what I got. Oh, this band somehow snuck up underneath here. There. See? Just snuck up underneath there. That's all. Because you want to make sure it's on top. So I did it right. It just snuck underneath there. Okay. So, back of the bracelet. Chain up. Chain up. Put your finger there to hold it to make sure you get the right bands, if you'd like. I'm going to grab those two bands right there, okay? Twist it around, come around front. That's my lovely freezer. I don't know what's happening. It's making ice and it's shaving the ice and doing all kinds of craziness. Okay, but anyhow, once you get around to this side, you're going to take it and go up underneath both of those bands. Hold it to the side. I'll just do it like I'm used to. Grab the pliers. Close it up. Well, why am I getting crazy with this thing? Close it up, okay? And you come around front and just push it through. Couple more, and then I'm going to let you finish until you get to the cat band, and then I'll show you what else to do. So 2 more and I'm done. Well, with this part. So you're going to go up underneath. It goes fast, you know, once you get going at it. If you get the right concept, concept. You go up underneath. You can hold those bands. Grab both of those bands. See there? Bring your bracelet around, hold it flat, go up underneath these two, turn it to the side, and then use your pliers to close it up. Take it and then just kind of push it that way. Mess with it to get it to... There you go. One more, and then I'll let you finish it up. So, underneath this link, and you're going to go under these two bands. Get it around it, turn your bracelet over, lay it flat, grab these two bands right there, hold it over to the side just like that, close it up, and then maneuver it to where it goes in between. There you go. So that's how you take the chain all the way around. So I'm going to let you finish. Do that same thing. Rewind if you have to. It's really not hard. And it goes a lot faster than what I'm showing you because it's harder for me to, so I have to hold it a weird way. But once you get going, you'll go pretty fast at it. And you just follow it around. And when you get around to the corner, I'll pick back up right about right here. So just come to like the second band from the cat band, and then we'll finish it up together. Okay? Okay, so I got this far around the corner. So we only have, let's see, maybe 2 to go. Here's your cat band right there. Right there. Oops, that. Okay. So, back of the bracelet, go through the chain, grab those 2 bands, right there, twist it around, lay it flat, grab those 2 bands, pull it off to the side. Oops. It's a little tight when you get around the corner. Okay. Close it up. Okay. And I believe we're going to do one more because we want to connect it to this cat band. Okay. So back of the bracelet, go up through that link, grab those 2 bands right there, twist it around. Now the only one left is to go up underneath that cat band. So you're going to go up underneath all 3 of those because that's a triple cat band. So you're going to take it and you're going to go up underneath all 3 of those just like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, they're all under there. Okay, pull it around to the side like that, close it up. Okay, let me let my dog out. He's scratching at the door, so I'll be right back. So now here is where the cat band is, that silver band right here. These 3 bands. See, there's your cat band. Okay. You're not wanting to add a link to that link. Okay, you're going to go through the cat band like you did here, but you're not going to link it to the chain. Okay, so this is what you do. And this is where I messed up on my last one. I connected all of them, so it was like super tight and didn't quite lay right when I got to the end. But I have since figured out that I was doing it wrong. So you're going to go in through the 3 bands on the cat band. See there? Just like that. And you're going to twist it around. Grab those 2 silver bands that are on top, which is whatever your colors are. Twist it to the side. And close it off. Okay, there you go. This is what it should look like on the one side. And this is correct, it's just twisted. Okay, just so you know. And this is where the cat band is. So these 2 are not going to be, these 2 silver links right there are not going to be connected. You need to leave that open. Okay? that's the only thing you do, and then you continue on. Back side of the bracelet, grab the chain, go under these 2 bands just like that, twist it, lay it flat, grab those two silver bands like that, pull it off to the side and close it up. I'll get you around the corner. Really, I think you could do it, but hold on a minute. Let me see where I'm at with this thing. Close it. Okay. Bring it around. Maneuver it a little bit to get it to lay right. Okay, back of the bracelet, up through the chain. Pick up those 2 bands, right. That one and, well, that one and that one. Okay. Twist it around. Grab these 2 silver bands. And then pull it to the side. Grab it, your pliers. Oops. And close it up. I just nicked my nail. Okay. Couple more till we get around the corner. You're going to go up through the bottom. It's really the same concept the entire way. Trying to move this out the way because it's kind of tight when you get around the corner. You just got to make sure you're grabbing these 2 bands. I'm just going to pick them up and put them over because I couldn't get it. Okay, those 2 bands right there. See that? Just like that. Come around, lay it flat, and you're going to grab both of those silver bands. Pull it over and around and close it off. Okay, probably 2 more, and that will get you to about right here. Just to be able to, because I'm just repeating myself over and over, but that way you get around the corner, make sure you get the correct bands. You're going to go in there, pick up those 2 bands, pull it up, lay it flat, grab these 2 bands, pull it to the side, and close it up. I'll do 1 more with you. And then you can finish the rest. Go up through the back. And you're going to grab both of these bands right there. Lay it flat. And then pull it up underneath those 2 bands. Hoping I got this on camera and I didn't just go a little further down. For some reason it doesn't tell you what the cutoff is, so I have to work a little higher. If that makes any sense. There you go. You're around the corner. There you go. So this is what it should look like first. You just make sure that outer chain is on top. Your border, rubber band border, you make sure your chain is underneath it and the rubber bands are on top. Ball that all the way around. You don't link those 2 together. Start off again, go around, and I'm going to let you finish it all the way to the end, and I'll show you how to close it off. Okay, so we've made it to the corner here. I'm going to take you around and to the end and show you which band that you're going to stop on. So you're going to go in again, grab those 2 bands, come around, pick these 2 up again. I know this is monotonous, but I just want to make sure you got the concept. It's not hard. Probably could have done this let you work on your own, but I messed my first one up so bad that I want to make sure. I think, let's see here, this may be, it may be the last one, I'm not sure though. I'll wait till I get there. Okay, go in, grab those, well, let me get underneath here, grab these two bands and the chain. Okay, lay flat and grab those two bands, twist it around. I'm trying to get a better grip. Pinch it, and then what you're going to do is close it shut from right here. Okay, let me see. I think we're going to go through one more, okay, because we're going to end right here. See where that one's attached? I'll just pull the C-clip over. You're going to attach it to that same band, but on the other side of the C-clip. Okay, so you're going to go in through the back, grab those two bands again, pull up, around. Okay, and then this is the last band. You're going to grab those two, okay? Which is the one that one ended on, if you can see? But you're not going to connect the links together, and that's where I went wrong on my last one. Okay, let me grab a grip. Okay, there you go. And I believe we are now complete. You can fiddle with it, make sure it lays right. Sometimes you just have to maneuver it a bit to make it lay the way you want it to. Okay, but that's it. There's her chain concept. The rubber band border should be on the outside and the chain's underneath. You stopped right there under the C-clip, attached it to those two bands, came around again all the way to the end where the cap band is, and you didn't connect these two chains, so that cap band is free. So this is it. This is the border for the King's Armor. This is for a chained double border, so any bracelet that has a double border like the King's Armor bracelet, I guess she gave me a couple other bracelets. The Nefertiti, which is not out yet. That tutorial is going to be done by J. Salvarez, and that also has the double X border, and so you'd be able to do this chain concept on that bracelet. Also the Ramses, which I'm going to be doing the tutorial for that, and that one also has the double border, so this chain could be incorporated onto it. Also, she also mentioned the Siberia bracelet by Rainbow Loom Enthusiast. She's changed her name. I'm not sure what it is, but I guess I could look that up. But anyhow, if you just go, J. Salvarez did the tutorial for the Siberia bracelet. So if you just go in and find the Siberia, you can see that that is a double bordered design where you'd be able to use that on. There's going to be some other, this is just one of her chain borders. There's going to be a single chain one, and also the beaded stitch. And I guess she's got a couple more that we're going to do. So we're just going to do this as a series. That way it won't get too terribly confusing. It's a pretty simple border, but it just takes the bracelet to a whole new level, as you can see on this one as well. It just takes it to a whole nother level. So I'm also going to show how to do the rhinestone. I'm going to make a tutorial to show how to put that on. That'll be a really quick one though. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I hope you decide to take your King's Armor rendition and chain it up, or any other double bordered design. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope it wasn't too confusing, and we'll see you next time on the next tutorial. Bye.